confirm your name then, please?
My name's... Am I obliged to give that?
You're obstructing. You're obstructing an official officer of the census if you don't give me that.
How am I obstructing that on public property? Private property I am on.
It doesn't matter whether it's public or private property.
Why is that?
That's very interesting.
You complete that for so I know I'm talking to. Show me some ID.
Yeah, my name's Lawful. This is my colleague Claire Elliott, we're from the Office of National Statistics. We're here with regard to the recent census that was sent out. It's a legal obligation.
Is that it?
Yeah.
This doesn't seem very official to me. Although you've got an interesting barcode which you probably use to scan in your doors or something. But
it's a legal obligation that a completed census comes back to each residence. One hasn't come back from this address. Would it be possible to complete one with you now?
Under what authority?
The Census Act.
I didn't understand that authority. I claim I have common right law rights, and an act isn't necessarily lawful or legal.
Okay, let me try to explain it in a different way then. It's a criminal offence not to complete this, and failure to complete this or refusal to complete this can lead to a criminal conviction and a fine of up to £1,000.
It's an act.
It's a legal requirement, it's a legal obligation. On your part.
And who does that apply to?
It applies to everybody in the UK.
Is that a person, is it?
Yeah.
I'm not a person, I'm a human being of flesh and blood.
It applies to you.
No, it doesn't. I do not contract.
It's nothing, the census is nothing to do with contract law.
Status and acts do to do with agreements on the other party, and I have not agreed.
Nothing to do with contract law whatsoever. Whoever's given you that.
And under the human, okay, let's talk about your laws. And under the Human Rights Act, I have the right to privacy.
That's correct. But under the Human Rights Act, this has also been through the European Parliament and is fully conversant with the Human Rights Act.
Well, I have seen otherwise.
Well, that's up to you to challenge that in law.
I don't have to challenge it. I deny.
Okay, are you refusing to complete the questionnaire? How many people live here, including yourself? Okay, I'll take your no response as a refusal to complete the questionnaire. So I'm now treating this as a criminal investigation and propose to interview you under court.
How can it be a criminal investigation when you're trying to force people to fill out details that are their own private details and sexuality and religion and freedom, stuff like that? I have the right to go about my private life without interference from authority who haven't got authority.
There's nothing on sexuality.
It doesn't ask about if you're straight or gay or anything like that?
No. Do you
well,
I've
just woken up. I'm actually a bit ill and I've just woken up out of bed.
So, which there's anything actually in the form that you object to?
For starters, it refers to a person. I am not a person. The person is a piece of paper created by a birth certificate which I did not consent to at birth. And if you want to go and find this Mr. Wayne Usher, you'll find him in the registrar office because I do not contain Mr. Wayne Usher in this property.
Okay, well I'm going to go back to the caution. So you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you say may be given in evidence. Do you understand the caution?
No, I do not understand.
Okay, a simple explanation is that if you don't say something now that you later want to rely on in court as your defence, it's less likely that the judge will believe you if you haven't told us that now.
Who's you?
Me is Dave Crawford and my colleague Claire Elliott.
No, who's you? Who are you referring to?
I'm referring to you.
Who's that?
You.
Who's you? That's not, but I've got nothing to do with this. This thing has nothing to do with me.
You may have a friend with you or obtain legal advice if you wish. Do you wish to obtain legal advice?
You cannot carry on with this because you have not told me who you're referring to. If you're referring to Mr. Wayne Usher, then I am not Mr. Wayne Usher and you're speaking to someone else.
How many people are living at this address?
I can't answer that because I'm not the occupier.
Right. So can you confirm that you are the householder or responsible?
No, I cannot confirm that.
And you own the rent and pay household bills for this address?
I did actually give you something to fill out. You know, you're asking me questions. I can ask you, but you seem to have not done that. It says here, do you have proof that I gave you the authority over me? Question 9. And yet, you have not given me that proof. So under that, I am calling this to an end, and I will be going about my own private business from now on, and I'm afraid I will be ending this conversation. Thank you. Is that